as I pull in.
36 Fox, that's fine then. Just let me know when you have doors open.
Copy.
54 Echo, Whitehall Street to Jamaica Center, Parsons Archer. Radio check.
2054 Echo, Whitehall Street to Jamaica Center. Radio checks loud and clear.
10-4.
Fox, doors open at 9.
36 Fox, 9th Avenue, doors open. That's a copy. You can hold there as a train with brake issues in front of you.
This is a Queens-bound E
Copy.
train via the W line. The next stop is Rector Street.
30 Fox, what's the issue with the brakes?
Charge it up. I'm not getting power right now.
35 Romeo Pacific, there's a copy. Push for Whitehall lineup. Your next callback is Court Street. 2030 Fox, yes, you may jump to 36.
Fox
2054 Echo, you have the lineup of Whitehall Street. Next callback will be Canal Street.
Canal Street.
2030 Fox, may proceed out of 36. Next callback will be Pacific.
Copy.
2036 Fox holding at 9th Avenue may close down. Next callback is 36.
Copy.
This is Rector Street. This is a Queens-bound E train via the W line. The next stop is Portland Street.
42 Fox, 60
Stand
seconds.
clear of the closing doors,
callback
please.
9th Avenue.
Copy.
Mary Marcy Avenue has a college push for grade 2 lineup. Next callback's Essex Street.
This is a Queens-bound E train via the W line. The next stop is City Hall.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Fox, 36.
36 Fox at 36th Street. That is a copy. I'm only there for 90 seconds for spacing. Fox may close down on 36. Next call back is Pacific Street.
This is the 2100 requesting a radio check.
2100 Echo Whitehall, Jamaica Center. Radio checks out and clear.
10-4.
36 Fox, you didn't hear me. You can close down on
This is a
36. Next call back
Queens-bound E
Pacific.
train via
Copy.
the W line. The next
30
stop
Fox
is
Pacific.
Canal Street.
30 Fox
Stand
Pacific,
clear
that
of
is a
the
copy.
closing
Push
doors,
forward,
please.
bridge via Broadway line up. Your next call back will be Canal Street.
Copy.
35 Romeo Court, that is a copy. Next call back Whitehall.
This is Canal Street. Transfers available to the 6, J, N, Q, and R trains.
This is the 2100 Echo requesting lineup out of Whitehall Street.
This is a Queens-bound E
100
train
Echo, you have the line
via
by Whitehall
the
Street.
W
Next call back
line.
will
The
be
next
City
stop
Hall.
is Prince
Copy, City
Street.
Hall.
54 Echo Canal pushing for
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
54 Echo Canal Street, that is a copy. Next call back will be 14th Street, Union Square.
Union Square.
You said the 2030 callback was Canal Street, correct?
30 Fox, correct, Canal Street.
Copy that.
This is
Prince Street.
Ninth Avenue for the 42.
This
35
is a
Romeo for
Queens-bound
Whitehall. It's a
E
copy. I'm
train
gonna hold you there for a
via
minute
the
for space until
W
we got the
line.
Echo crossing
The
over.
next stop
The
is
2042
8th
Fox
Street
at 9th
NYU.
Avenue. You may proceed to 36.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Morning, Mary. That's a copy for Essex. Next call back. Next stop, Roy Lafayette.
36 Fox Atlantic.
36 Fox at Pacific. That is a copy. Push your bridge via Broadway line up. Next call back. D Governor locked. Next 122.
This is
8th Street
935
NYU.
Romeo at Whitehall Street. You may close down. Your next call back will be Cortlandt Street.
This is a Queens-bound E train via the W line.
135 Romeo,
The
once again, if you
next
didn't hear
stop
me, you may
is
close down out of
14th
Whitehall. Next
Street,
call back's
Union
Cortlandt.
Square.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
14th Street, Union Square. Transfers available to the 4, 5, 6, L, M, Q, and R trains. Transfers also available to the M14 Select Bus Service. This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the front of the platform.
This is a
36 Fox
Queens-bound
interlocking.
E train via the W line.
36 Fox,
The
decoming
next
interlocking
stop
122.
is
That is a copy. Your
23rd
next callback
Street.
will be Canal Street.
Copy.
54 Echo, Union Square.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
54 Echo, 14th Street, Union Square. That is a copy. Next callback, 34th Street, Herald Square.
Herald Square.
40 Mary, Broadway Lafayette.
2040 Mary Royal Lafayette. That is a copy. Push for 8th Avenue line. Your next callback is West 4th Street.
2100 Echo at City Hall.
Your Echo City Hall. That is a copy. Next callback will be your next stop, Canal Street.
At the canal.
To the 42.
42 Fox, 36th Street. That is a copy. Next callback, Pacific Street.
Copy.
This is 23rd Street. Transfer to the M23 Select Bus Service.
This is a Queens-bound E train via the W line. The next stop is 28th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
35 Romeo Cortland. That is a copy. Next callback will be Canal Street.
This is
28th Street.
Twenty-one hundred Echo at Canal Street.
2100 Echo Canal. That is a copy. Next callback's 14th Street, Union Square.
This is a Queens-bound E
2040
train
Mary,
via
West 4th.
the
Next
W
callback,
line.
42nd Street, Port
The
Authority.
next stop is 34th Street,
Port Authority.
Herald Square.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is 34th Street, Herald Square.
Canal Street,
Transfer is
30.
available to the D.
Three Fox Canal. That is a copy for the Broadway Express line. Your next callback, 14th Street, Union
Transfer
Square.
is available to the M34 Select Bus Service. Connection is available to the PATH trains.
This is a Queens-bound E train via the W line. The next stop is Times Square,
54
42nd Street.
Echo, Herald Square, push your locomotive.
Stand clear of the
2054
closing
Echo. That's a
doors,
copy.
please.
34th Street, Herald Square. Your next callback will be 57th Street, 7th Avenue.
Midtown 57.
32nd Street. Transfers available to the 1, 2, 3, 7, A, C, D, F, N, Q, and R trains. And shuttles
35
to
Romeo
Central.
Canal Street, that is a copy.
Connection
Next call back,
available to
14th
the
Street, Union
44
Square.
bus terminal. This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the rear of the platform.
This is a Queens-bound E train via the W line. The next stop is 49th Street.
Barclays.
Stand clear of the
Pacific Street
closing
for the
doors,
42
please.
Fox, that is a copy. Push for Bridge via Broad. Line up your next callback. Decomp interlocking X122.
Yeah.
This is
Union Square
49th
30 Fox.
30 Fox, 14th Street, Union Square, that is a copy. You're going to hold for a connection with the 2100 Echo.
Copy.
This is a Queens-bound E train via the W line. The next stop is 57th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
2100 Echo at 14th Street, Union Square.
Union Square for the 100 Echo, that is a copy. Connection established with the 2030 Fox. Both trains may close down. Both trains next callback is 34th Street, Hill Square.
Copy.
First line up.
36 Fox, you have the line up out of Canal Street. Next callback, 14th Street, Union Square.
This is 57th Street. Transfer is available to the M, Q, and R train. This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the front of the platform.
Okay, thanks. See ya. 2040 Mary at Port Authority, that's a copy. Push your Echo lineup. Your next callback is Lexington 50.
This is a Queens-bound
R4
E
Lexington.
train via the W line. The
54
next
Echo,
stop
Midtown
is
57th Street.
5th Avenue, 59th Street.
57th Street, 7th Avenue for the 54 Echo, that is a copy. Next callback is Lexington 59th.
Like 5
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Pick up into lock on 2.
2-2 for the 2042 Fox, that is a copy. Next callback will be Canal Street.
Yep.
Arrow Square 30 Fox.
34th Street, Herald Square for the 2030 Fox, that is a copy. Push for Express 63rd Street lineup. Your next callback will be Lexington 63rd.
Copy that.
2035 Romeo Union Square is a copy. You're going to hold for connection with the 2036 Fox.
36 Fox Union Square.
36 Fox at the copy Union Square connects to 735 Romeo. Both trains may close down. Both trains' next callback is 34th Street Herald Square.
Copy.
This is a Queens-bound E train via the W line. The next stop is Lexington Avenue.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Lexington Avenue. Transfers available
This is
to the 4,
Lexington
5,
Avenue,
6,
59th Street.
and R
Transfer
trains.
is available to the 4, 5, 6, and Q trains. A free transfer is also available to the F train by walking to the Lexington Avenue 63rd Street station and using your Metro card.
This is a Queens-bound E train via the
54
W
Echo,
line.
Lex 59,
The
pushing
next
for
stop
Queens
is Queens Plaza.
Stand clear of the
2054 Echo
closing
Lexington
doors,
59th,
please.
that is a copy. Switch over to Queens Tower for further instructions. Thank you. Have a safe rest of your trip.
Thank you. 54 Echo, Lex 59, goes for Lex, Queens Boulevard,
54 Echo, 4 Lex 59, that's a copy. Next go back to Queens Plaza.
Queens Plaza.
Lex 53rd, that's a copy. Next go back to Queens Plaza. Bye. Yes.
This is Queens Plaza.
Transfer is available to the R train.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
This is a Jamaica Center bound E local train. The next stop is 36th Street.
54 Echo, Queens Plaza, pushing for local 1.
Stand clear of the closing doors.
54 Echo for the Plaza, that's a copy. You've got local 1, next callback 36.
36.
This is 36th Street. This is a Jamaica Center bound E local train. The next stop
54
is
Echo, 36.
Steinway Street.
And a copy from 54 Echo, you're clear to go to Jackson.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Repeat.
Jackson, Roosevelt.
Jackson.
40 Mary, holding at Queens Plaza.
There's a copy for the Plaza, your next callback 36.
I'm 36.
Fox Roosevelt.
30 Fox, Roosevelt Avenue, Roosevelt Island. Next callback is
Cop.
This is Steinway Street. This is a Jamaica Center bound E local train. The next stop is 46th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
36th Street.
36 for the 40 mile. That's copy, next callback Northern Boulevard.
Queensbridge.
The first Queensbridge at the top for the Bucks. Next callback score E. Jackson Edge, Roosevelt Avenue.
Cop.
This is 46th Street. This is a Jamaica Center bound E local train. The next stop is Northern Boulevard.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
2100 Echo at Lexington 59th Street.
$2100 Echo, it's a copy. Next call back to Queens Block.
10-4.
This is a Jamaica Center bound E local train. The next stop is 65th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
You know, I keep forgetting that the mute button is the thing that kind of just sabotages me. 36, go to 21st Queensbridge.
Copy.
This is a Jamaica Center bound E local train. The next stop is Jackson Heights, Roosevelt Avenue.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
335. Hello. I'm gonna hold you briefly until the train ahead of you calls in. Space it. What am I for Northern Boulevard? That is copy. Go back to
36 off.
21st Street, Queensbridge will be 36 Fox. There's a copy of that Jackson Roosevelt.
This is Jackson Heights, Roosevelt Avenue. Transfer is available to the 7, F,
35,
and R train. Transfer to the Q47 and the LaGuardia Link Q70 Select Bus Service to LaGuardia Airport. Transfer to the Q53 Select Bus Service.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
This is a Jamaica Center bound E local train. The next stop is Elmhurst Avenue.
Jackson Roosevelt for the 54 Echo. That is a copy. Next callbacks. What is?
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Morning, Mary. Disregard the earlier 65th. Go to Clear Jackson. Queens Plaza for the 2100. That is a copy. Your next callbacks will go to Boulevard.
What was my callback one more time?
Northern Boulevard.
10-4.
You said,
4, you're clear Jackson.
Jackson Heights.
That is a copy. I'm holding grid for connection.
Copy.
Uh, 35, yes. Here it is, probably.
This is a Jamaica Center-bound E local train. The next stop is
Grand Avenue, Newtown.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Shortly.
40 Mary.
There it is. 43 American Roosevelt, that's a copy. Connecting the steps between 2030 and 2040. Both trains closed down when ready. The 2030 next call, that's the Forest Hills, 1st Avenue. For the 2040 year next call, that's Whitehall.
This is
Grand Avenue, Newtown.
transfer to the Q53 select bus service. This is a Jamaica Center-bound E local train. The next stop is Woodhaven Boulevard.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
$35 for Queens Plaza. That is a copy. Your next callback is going to be Northern. As for the train at Jackson, I am going to hold you briefly. It will be a real brief one.
This is Woodhaven Boulevard. Transfer to the
42 is the
Q52
Roosevelt Island.
and Q53
Island's
select
copy.
bus services.
Copy.
This is a Jamaica Center-bound E local train.
54
The
Echo,
next
Whitehall.
stop is 63rd
What that's a
Drive,
copy or
Rego Park.
Forest Hills.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
I'm gonna have you clear out. Let me know when you're passing ready.
This is 63rd Drive, Rego Park.
Transfer is available to the R train.
Transfer is available to the Q72 bus to LaGuardia Airport.
This is a Jamaica Center bound E
callback is when you're
local
bypassing
train.
Woodhaven.
The next stop is 67th Avenue.
42 is the 21st Street Queensbridge.
Queensbridge, that is a copy, and next call back is Jackson.
Copy.
$2100 Echo at Northern Boulevard.
2100 for Northern Boulevard, that is a copy, clear Jackson Hill spot.
10-4.
Forest Hills pushing for Hill Plaza.
40 Mary, Woodhaven Boulevard.
Woodhaven, that's a copy, your next call back's going to Forest Hills. The 2054, that's at 36-4.
The 30 called
30,
in
yes,
at Forest Hills.
yes, check. 34 Hills, go to Q Guards. That's a check. Actually, disregard Forest Hills, go to Briar.
Copy.
This is 67th
36
Avenue.
Fox, bypassing Woodhaven.
There's a copy of Clear Forest Hills.
Copy.
This is a Jamaica Center bound E local train. The next stop is Forest Hills,
Or you already
71st
called in at
Avenue.
Woodhaven, just double checking.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
40, not 36, 40. I'm making sure you called. You got to Woodhaven already, right? No.
Dang, I've been passed.
I said 40.
Me? Oh!
Yes.
Yeah, I'm at 63rd.
Okay, just making sure.
This is Forest Hills, 71st Avenue. Transfer is available to the F and R trains.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
This is a Jamaica Center bound E local train. The next stop
54
is
Echo Forest Hills,
75th
pushing
Avenue.
for
36 Fox, 71st.
That's 54 and 36 at 71st Avenue. That is a copy. Connection established. The 54 has priority since there's traffic building up behind them. For the 54 Echo, your next call back 75th Avenue.
75th.
2100 Echo at Jackson Heights.
Jackson for the 2100. That's a copy. Next call back Woodhaven.
10-4.
Oh, then that's a copy. Next call back is Jackson.
This is a Jamaica Center bound E local train. The next stop is Kew Gardens Union Turnpike.
54 Echo
Stand
75th.
clear of the closing doors, please.
75th Avenue, that's a copy, clear of Briarwood.
Briarwood.
The 36 currently at 71st Avenue. Oh. Wait.
Alright, 2040 Mary Forest Hills.
Forest Hills, 71st Avenue.
Oh, you can't make this up.
What's
You can't make this up.
It's just coincidental. That's all it is. Forest Hills, 71st Avenue for the 36th. A technical connection established, even though you're not really going anywhere. Proceed to relay when ready. 36, you can proceed out. Next call back 780.
Copy.
This is Kew Gardens Union Turnpike.
Oh,
Transfer
no,
is
Jack's
available
massive as well.
to the F train.
Yeah, the 42, that
Transfer
is a
is available
copy.
to the Q10 bus to
For
JFK
Briarwood, that's a
Airport.
copy. And
This
it's
is
Sanford.
an accessible
This,
station.
not
The
Sanford.
elevator is
Parsons.
at the rear of the platform.
Do I have the old?
Yeah,
This is a Jamaica Center bound
Copy.
E local
30,
train.
proceed to
The
Parsons.
next stop is Briarwood.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Connect for the 35. That is a copy. Connection steps between the 2042 and 2035. Both trains goes down ready. Both trains can call back in full speed first.
Copy.
Uh, 35. 36, 75th Avenue. That is a copy. Hold on for a second. 35. Disregard the Forest Hills said. Your next callback's going to be Whitehall. Uh, 36, you're at 75th, correct? 36 Fox, 75th Avenue.
2040 Mary relay.
That's a copy. Jeremy, train, have a good night. 36, that's a copy for 75th. Next callback is going to be Briarwood that way.
This is Briarwood. Transfer is available to the F train. Transfer is available to the Q44 Select Bus Service.
This is a Jamaica Center bound E local
2100
train.
Echo at
The
Woodhaven
next
Boulevard.
stop is
Woodhaven,
Jamaica
that's a
Van
copy.
Wyck.
Clear Forest Hills.
M4.
54 Echo Briarwood.
Stand
West
clear of the
Avenue.
closing doors, please.
Briarwood, that's a copy. Your next callback, your last stop, Jamaica Center, Parsons, Archer.
Jamaica Center, PA.
Wait, did I get a call back or no?
Yes, your callback is Briarwood.
Oh, my bad.
Parsons.
Parsons, a copy. Next collection, last stop, Jamaica, 79.
This is a Jamaica Center bound E local train. The next stop is Sutton Boulevard, Archer Avenue, JFK.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is Sutton Boulevard, Archer Avenue, JFK. Transfer is available to the J train. Transfer is available to the Q44 Select Bus Service. Connection is available to the Long Island Railroad and air train to JFK Airport. This is a Jamaica Center-bound E local train. The next and last stop is Jamaica Center.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Thirty-six Foxborough.
Violet, that's a copy. Next one, that's Parsons.
Copy.
Port still 71st.
Port 71st for the 42. That is a copy. Next up, it's Briarwood, Benwich.
That's the next callback.
This is Jamaica Center. Transfer is available to the J train. Transfer is available to the Q44 Select Bus Service. This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the front of the platform.
This is the last stop on this train. Everyone, please leave the train. Thank you for riding with MTA New York City Transit.
34 Echo last stop. 54 Echo last stop.
Hey, 54 Echo for Jamaica Center, Parsons Archer. I do not believe you have a relay, do you?
No.
Copy. If you did, that would have been stupid. Germany Triumph Unite.
You too.
2100 Echo at Forest Hills.
Or 71st, that is a